What do you know about owls?
Well, it turns out that the first person to ever say owl was an American.
So how do you personally feel about owls?
I think they're scary. I mean, first off, they killed a man. He was the first American to be killed by an owl.
Who?
Al Schwartzhead. Actually, it was 15 owls that killed him.
Why?
Because back in those days, owls swarmed in hives like bees. As a matter of fact, there's only one case of this ever. It was actually referred to as the Schwartzhead case study, but they changed the name because, well, Schwartzhead is a strange name, and anyone who has that name should probably be embarrassed. He was trying to get silver owl honey, and he sneaked into one of these owl hives before retrieving this honey. 15 of the numerous more owls that were there stung him with their poisonous beaks, which only these owls ever had. It was a strange mutation that didn't work out because the owls actually lost their beaks. They stayed in Mr. Schwartzhead just like bees, and the owls and Mr. Schwartzhead died. The only two left were males. That was one hive of owls that went extinct because 15 of them died, killing Al Schwartzhead. And there was no queen like you would find in a beehive. Did I mention the owls had stripes? I don't know. I wasn't there. I just read the magazine.
What magazine?
Owls Anonymous. Which is interesting, it's actually out of print. It was printed in the 50s. Owls and their effect on nature has always been an interest of mine, and I just picked up this issue where I noticed that there was a man on the front with a beak stuck in his head. And I thought that was quite interesting. I suppose that was the catcher. I guess it was a hook, and it worked. If I were living in the 50s, I probably would have bought that magazine. This was just a strange freak mutation of owls. They were so ill-adaptable that they just didn't even reproduce.
What about the silver owl honey?
Oh, of course, silver owl honey. Since it was silver, people thought that it would taste good because it was also honey. And since it was silver, that automatically had to make it better.
So no one actually got to taste it?
No. Except a dog.
And how did that dog react to it?
He liked it. As much as we could know, a dog likes anything. Of course, I didn't read all of it. I read the first 3 pages and thumbed through the rest. But the first 3 pages were a lot of critical information. Was.
Are you aware that somebody else knows about this?
Of course not. I just found a periodical in a library, and you expect me to be an expert on it. He was the first American to be killed by an owl.
Who?
Al Schwartzhead.
Mud can make you prisoner and the plains can bake you dry.
I guess that's pretty significant.
Snow can burn your eyes, but only people make you cry. Home is made for coming from, for dreams of coming true, which within you never come true.